stuff we got going on. Okay, so I have a proper, it's not really a tripod, but it's kind of a tripod, but I have a new phone mount. I got off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. And it is so much nicer. I wish I got this literally like a year ago because the stuff I bought accumulated to how much this thing is worth. It's awesome, and I don't have to show my face today, ignore my ugly looking nails. It's been like 2 weeks. But life updates. Hi. For anyone who's gonna be watching this later or what have you, also my family's home. So excuse any background noise you hear. Also, we got a puppy recently, so if you hear barking or growling, he's playing. So life updates. You see the jewelry going on right here? Yeah, so basically I've always wanted to do a store recently. Like, that was my thing. Digital Joe Mama. But basically, always wanted to do a store, wanted to sell prints and stickers and whatnot. But I knew they weren't going to be as good quality as I would like to. So I wasn't going to sell them if I wasn't going to be happy with the quality. But last night, my mother decided just on a whim, just be like, listen, if you had a Cricut machine, I call it a Cricut machine. That's not it. No, it is a Cricut. It is a Cricut machine. I got a Cricut machine. Well, one machine too. She was like, you know, if you got a Cricut machine, you could do a lot of that with your work, like with your art, and I think that'd be a really good investment for you. And so 2 hours later, I bought one. Is it from my mother's approval, or was it because it was a purchase I've been wanting to make, and her confirmation that I was allowed to purchase it with my adult money that made me want to buy it? I don't know. Here, let me look at. I want to see chat. Let me see chat. Live chat. Did you like your own stream? If it was on Instagram before, I just like it up here, like, on YouTube, so then I can look back on it later. And then people could also check it out later if they want to, because I have a bigger audience on here, surprisingly. But yeah, so I went on Mercari last night because I knew I was not going to buy one full price because bargain cowboy. And I'm going to be making that a series, by the way. Once I start getting back at making videos, it will be called literally Bargain Cowboy, and it's me finding stuff for cheap. You're welcome. But yeah, so bought a Cricut machine. Cricut circuit, I'm pretty sure it's a Cricut machine. But got one to make stickers! Stickers, at least for sure, stickers are coming. That's probably going to be the first thing, besides the jewelry. But yeah, so I got a lot of art and making stuff for my birthday. And so, last night, I decided, while watching Adventure Time on Hulu, because I got Hulu now, which is nice, because it has all of my nostalgic shows, I decided to make jewelry. And I did that. One broke, though, so we're gonna fix that while we're on stream. Let's turn... I want to show it to where it's facing, like, what I'm doing. So, basically, these pairs are all going to be up on the store. They're not going to be expensive because they were very... not like they're made of cheap quality, but like they weren't expensive to make because I already had the materials. So honestly, especially when it comes to my shop in the future, anything I make is probably just going to be covering... It's going to be covering more shipping costs than it's going to be for making profit, because making profit's fun, but also, like, I don't need a ton of money. I just kind of want people to enjoy the stuff that I make. So these were the first pair that I made. They're a little wonky because they're the first, but honestly, I think they're really cute. I think these were the first ones that I made, but I wanted them to be, like, kind of contrasting. I still think they're super cute. I don't have any packaging, like, things to put them in quite yet, so they're not going to be sold immediately, but they're super cute. Oh, and also, whatever money I make from these are also covering the cost it is to run the site that I'm going to be using to upload these, because gotta find a place to sell them. If they're not going to be on Mercari, which I will list anyway, all my items are probably going to be also on Mercari, just in case people are interested on there as well. But yeah, so that's the first pair. Random hair. Also, this is a canvas that I was working on because I was also working with air dry clay yesterday. So first pair, kind of cute. I think I'm gonna name them Jade after my friend who just left for the army. Love her to death. Hope she has a good time. Next, these are, I can't tell if these are my favorite, but I really like these. So I had two, surprisingly two matching gems. And then I had these kind of matching little, I don't know what you call that. These little beads, but they're like pink and blue. Honestly, they fit my aesthetic a lot. I will keep them if no one buys these. Like, I will wear these all the time. Plus, I love funky earrings, so making funky earrings are gonna be a lot of fun. I love these though. They're symmetrical and cute. I think they're adorable, honestly. Super cute. Don't know what I'm gonna name those, but I think they're cute. Next, I can't tell if these are my favorite or not. Of course, this is the one that's broken that we're gonna be fixing on the stream today. But it's this pink and blue set with like these iridescent, I don't even know what you call these. Kind of look like little rocks or shell pieces, basically. But they're cute. I genuinely think I did a pretty decent job on these. And then we're just connecting the, whatever you call it here. I'm also going to see if these are like nickel free, because I know people are allergic. So I'm gonna double check these to ensure like who can wear them. And then in the future, I will be purchasing clip-on earring hooks because my best friend can't wear earrings because her ears refuse to be pierced. Like, some people just can't have pierced ears, and I think clip-ons are super cute. So I'm gonna make those in the future, but first I'm gonna start out with like what I have, and then once I make sales, move on to expanding. Because though I want to purchase everything in the world right now, I don't have the money for that. Because I am a simple college student with no job. No job. So let's fix this while I am going over shop stuff. So basically, bought the Cricut machine and then impulsively decided that I wanted to make a store. And so that's what I'm gonna do. It's probably not gonna be a huge store because I can't expand to anything other than what I can make personally. And it's not going to be up for a while because, you know, one, I have to finish school this month, and then I also have commissions to finish, which is my only other source of income. But after that, I'm going to be working on designs between commissions still and finishing my semester, but it's quite, like, I'm very excited. And then also with the YouTube channel, stuff is going to be going up in June. I'd like to start recording now. I can do some stuff, but the phone I bought for making videos isn't up to par and it has a lot of issues, so I'm sending it back to the company to hopefully have it be fixed, and I don't need a refund. But if they can't fix it, then I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer to purchase a more expensive phone. Okay, let me see. I really need like a what do you call that? What do you call, like a, not a microphone, Kaylee, not a microphone. Glass shit. I don't know. You know what I'm thinking. But yeah, okay, we're gonna keep this up because this little ball is getting in the way. And my nails are too fucking long. And sorry, no background music today. This was an impromptu stream. I could legit turn it on with my remote of my TV, but decided I don't want to do that. So get the hell out of here. Okay. Bitch. Sorry. Okay. What else can I talk about besides, yeah, Future Store is officially coming considering I purchased a Cricut machine. Is it Cricut or Circuit? I have no freaking idea. Okay. I need concentration while I'm working with this right now. So I gotta like, okay. Oh, did I bring it up too high? I think I brought it up too high. Shit. Future business owner. But yeah, and also these, for the earrings and jewelry, they're not gonna be like the best made because I'm making them. Like, I'm doing my best. They're gonna be functional, but like I also don't want them going out being like really shitty and like people can't wear them because they break. So gonna make them to where they can't break, or hopefully, because I'm also gonna be making like polymer clay earrings too as well. Okay, I need to close. Okay, that is fine. This is fine up here. No, it's not. Give me a second. Okay. Close, you bitch. Definitely. Streams are not meant for children. If you're a child, I suggest don't watch these because I'm an adult and I talk about adult things. Not like I'm talking about porn, but you know, not safe for children because I don't want YouTube blocking my content or age restricting it. Just know that you're welcome back here when you're older. Okay, this, y'all see my issue? Y'all see the issue? This little fucking hook, I fucked up. I fucked up like EYE, sorry. Game Grumps brain rot. And it's open, and so it just slips out. And we don't want that because then your earring is gonna fall off. You spend money on this. I want you to be able to wear the shit you buy from me. It won't be shit. The stuff. My bad. This is why my mom doesn't know about my YouTube channel. She'll be like, what did you just say? I'm gonna be like, nothing, Mom. I'm trying to see if I wiggle it, if it falls out. Because maybe I just fixed it. I think I fixed it! Yo, okay. Let's see. Let's try wiggling it. I didn't fix it. Look, I fucking knew it. Okay. What else can I talk about? Can I go on a rant? Will y'all let me rant and talk about my special interests because I've got ASD and it makes me feel good about myself. So Castlevania, I pronounce it both ways, which is just however I feel like that day. Season 4, I'm not gonna spoil anything because I genuinely want people to watch the show and enjoy it for themselves, but honestly, if you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. If you can afford Netflix or you have Netflix, please watch it, and also please make an OC for me to interact with because such a good, when I'm telling you how good it was, so one, the character I made for it, didn't think I was gonna love her as much as I do. She's now a comfort character, which I never had until Hera came along. And so, love her to death. Literally is my, if I had a child and I'm like, oh my god, that's my baby, like they give me life, that's Hera, that's my child. And I love her. Oh, I'm sorry, random tangent, these pliers smell like shit. These pliers smell like nasty. These pliers smell real fucking gross. Actually, we're gonna try to tighten this as much as I can and then just shove this little thing in there, right? Okay, but yeah, so Castlevania, super, honestly, I've wanted to become, not like a director, but like a part of anime, like the crew of an animated show, because, thank you, I'll see you later, but I've always wanted to be a part of a TV show crew to plan out, like, finales and stuff, because my complex tells me that I know how to finish a show well. Whether that's true or not, I feel like I know good, satisfying endings for shows, and most of the time when I'm watching a show, it's not as satisfying as I'd like it to be. The only recent, not even recent, the last show I watched that had a decently satisfying ending was She-Ra Princess of Power. And it wasn't bad whatsoever. Like, I got what I wanted. Like, that's it. But, like, it was good. Like, I didn't dislike the ending or anything. It just wasn't, like, I wasn't as interested in it. Like, it wasn't a special interest to where, like, I cared that much about it. Like, it was a good show. Don't get me wrong. I talk about She-Ra all the time. I want to find the Catra to my Adora. Any takers? But, I wasn't, like, stoked. Like, I'm not that excited about She-Ra, though I still love the show. Someone please buy matching She-Ra and Catra rings with me. I will marry you. But oh, y'all, I think we got it. Look, see, this is what I was doing. I was tinkering for like hours yesterday just doing this. Cool. Oh shit, I think we got it, dude. I think we fucking got it. Hot sorry, can't talk right now, doing hot girl shit, but yeah, so that was the last time I watched the show. I need to wear gloves and I'm using this. I don't know why the hell this thing smells so bad, but it do. It's not mine though, so that's not why it stinks. So whoever's pliers these are, you know who you are. Your shit's I'm like, I can't stop talking about the pliers, Cusco. Jesus Christ. Okay, so my dog, hi. That's her. That's one of the 3 munchkins that I have in my house. Yeah, so Castlevania season 4 had a genuinely perfect ending. Like, I'm not saying the show was perfect regardless, even though it is probably my favorite show as of right now, because it's finished. If Magi was finished, then it'd probably be that way. But even still, I finished the Magi manga, and I wasn't thrilled about it. I wasn't thrilled. Honestly, I feel like it took a turn that I wasn't quite feeling. But Castlevania did an amazing job. Like, literally, I'm the type of person that's like, if I want it done right, I'll do it myself. It's like I writ the ending myself. It genuinely was that perfect, because I'm like, I feel like I know better than TV writers. And I'm like, I can do this. I could fix this. Y'all just listen to me. I'm right. You're wrong. Shut up. No, I'm kidding. Don't shut up. I mean, I could have done that the whole fucking time. Never mind. Perfect ending to a show I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I'm 19 years old. Like, literally perfect ending. Absolutely incredible. I would change nothing about it. Of course, there is a character I would have who wanted to stay alive, but also I understand that said character's death was not necessary, but necessary for the character, for their journey, and I get that. If you've seen the season, you know. Don't listen to spoilers. I want people to watch it at their own pace, so then they don't hate me once they finish it. But that's literally the only thing I would change. But also, it works. Like, honestly, I'm like, oh my god, I wanted this character to live, but also works out so good in favor for my OC. Like, it adds a little bit more angst, and also lets her end up with her love interest. It's Hector. And it was great. It was literally like, they were like, hey, we see you got your bestest girl out here with our boy Hector. And we know Hector's been busy with somebody else. Don't worry about it, we fixed the issue for you. There you go. And I was like, oh my god, thanks. It was Samuel Dietz actually tagged me in the ending credits saying, hey, at Cusco Junkie, a person who I've never genuinely talked to over Twitter, though you tag me relentless amount of times with your dumb OCX canon ship art. We loved you so much that we are going to allow you to have the time and wiggle room to make your OCX canon ship happen. And I said, oh my god, Samuel Dietz, that is so incredibly kind of you. You are a gentle soul, and I will forever appreciate your generosity. And he said, no problem, my guy. Thank you for watching the show and crying about it until people that you surround yourself with give enough of a crap to hear you stop talking that they also watch the show for themselves. And that's exactly what he said. That's exactly what they did. I'm that important that that's what they did. /S for sarcasm, because I can't understand sarcasm, so there y'all go. No, sadly, Samuel Dietz did not at me personally and dedicate the ending of that arc to me, but you know, I feel it in my gut. I'm gonna say that it was for me, though it had nothing to do with me, because it makes me feel good about myself. I've been stuck inside for about a year, and I feel good allowing myself to feel that way. Oh my god, guys, look. Someone's giving me offers on Cricut cutters, which is too damn bad since I bought one yesterday. $160. $160. If this shit don't work, y'all know I'm gonna be pissed. But also, look how fucking cute these earrings are. Holy shit. And I've had this tub of beads for a long ass time, right? Finally got to use these because I knew I wanted to make jewelry out of them. And also, they were the prettiest in the bin that my retiring art teacher had. And so when she was out of the class, I grabbed a bunch because she wasn't going to use these. And I'm repurposing them. I hope she never finds out who I am because she's going to know I took her shit. We were allowed to take these, by the way. I'm not saying I just stole because I could steal, which is me when it comes to free stuff, by the way. So it's not really stealing, but I feel like a cool guy when I can call it stealing. I need to do a whole, I'm gonna call it an episode. I'm gonna do a whole episode about me talking about the times I've stolen. It's just me getting really, really excited about a lot of free stuff, like a bounty of free stuff, and then I take the entire bounty of free stuff that is available to me. It's like, I'm that person that's like, oh, you want a free sample? I take all the samples that I legally can get without it being stealing. Also, cute as fuck earrings. Am I right? I'm only saying that not to be like, buy my shit, but also I genuinely would wear these. That's the only reason I think they're cute. If I don't like it, it's not allowed to exist. Also, take a look at the bin. If y'all have any ideas for these beads, like, I'm gonna hold these up while I'm still talking. But, yeah, so, Castlevania, please watch it. They're also, if they get enough love for it, which I'm sure they will. Because if there's not enough love for it, I will do it my goddamn self. But, yeah, so when you see these beads and you see a color combo, or a combo you think would look good as a pair of earrings, let me know. But it was incredibly good. Genuinely want to meet the entire cast because I watched it at the start of quarantine. I really, really got obsessed with it in quarantine. So it's literally been a year, and this entire show has taken up my entire life. And I mean that quite literally. My Trevor Belmont action figure with like 6 different hands. He's over there. And then behind me, I also have my Dracula Funko Pop that I got for Christmas. Also, super fucking cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with this shit. I was looking at these two, by the way, because they're both chrome. I need to stop talking. I like these a lot, but I don't think they go together. They'd go as one earring, but nothing else. So, but I genuinely want everyone in the world to watch the show and like it as much as I did. Okay, so one thing, me and my best friend Chewy, and she's gonna be on this channel a lot. Probably not her face because she can have her privacy, but like with voiceover and stuff, I want her to like talk about shit with me all the time on this channel. So she's gonna be on here as much as I can get her on here. Because honestly, she makes me have such good content. Like, I'm not gonna just have her be like my cash cow, but also she is like super freaking funny, and I want other people to experience the joy that she gives me. That was actually kind of wholesome. I'm not lying though. I'm not lying. This one's also really cool too. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I really like this. But yeah, so me and her watched it together. I thought I was gonna cry. I didn't cry. I thought they were gonna hurt me. But Samuel Dietz and his fine team over at Powerhouse Animation, they love me so much that I didn't cry. And that when I think about the show over and over and over again, the ending of the season, my heart becomes so warm you can cook a Hot Pocket on it. And that's backed by science. These are earrings themselves too, by the way. I need to clean these off with alcohol. But there's only one pair of that. There's only one pair of these. Oh, this one looks like a cute little lantern. Honestly, if I was into making dolls, which I want to, that'd be really cute as a lantern. But yeah, it was so good. Me and her, we watched it while we were home alone, and we were screaming. I kid you not, we were screaming the entire goddamn time. And we said, like, her dogs are very sensitive, and so when we scream, they were screaming. And so, we freaked them out the entire time. But, you know, oh, also this little bead was stuck in the, when, sorry, that's also been stuck in my head. This bead was stuck in this in the flower one over here. Don't know why, but she's here, I guess. I guess she's not anymore. I guess she's gone. Okay. She's here. No, she's not. She's not here anymore. Okay, back to what I was saying. We kept setting off the dogs. Literally, I kid you not, the final episode, I screamed so much. I spent the entire time screaming. I guess I could use that as well. We'll just make sure to clean that. If that was a sneeze, bless you. But it was so good. Screamed the entire time. Good scream though. Good screams. Screams of joy, if you will, because I couldn't cry. Maybe I couldn't cry because I was emotionally unavailable. Which is what I'm going to assume what happened, because I felt like crying, but I couldn't cry. But yeah, literally so good. Once I make her ref sheet and do more art for her, I'm going to be talking about Hera in a full video. And by the way, there's going to be several videos about Hera. You could be like, oh, that's a cool character. What else you got? It's all Hera. Also, that's the end of the box. It's the end of the box. But, here, sorry, loud noise, trigger warning. I'm just stating that, just in case. But, yeah. Literally perfection. What I was going to say was, I want to go to a con so bad. So bad. Of course, I'm a cosplayer, so I always want to go to con. And also, I have money, so I want to spend it. But I want to meet the entire cast. Like, I want to hear the voice of, like, Broomstick number 3 and talk to me about their experience. There was also no broomsticks in Castlevania. I'm just saying shit to make up shit. But very good. Incredible show. I can't wait to go to a panel and ask questions. And also, Hector's my favorite character. Out of the men. Though it's very hard, but I love him. And he's voiced. Okay, so also, backstory, when I was like 11, a child, I was super obsessed with Divergent and Hunger Games. Super obsessed. I loved both of them. I had posters for both in my room. My entire room was covered in like huge ass Hunger Games posters, like huge posters, and they were everywhere. And that was before I moved on to 5 Seconds of Summer. So before my room was 5 Sauce themed, that was it. But an actor by the name of Mr. Theo James plays Matthias. At least I'm pretty sure that's his name. The main character guy in Divergent. Who also, it's been years by now, so sorry if you get a spoiler. Who also is kind of the bad guy. I'm pretty sure he dies. I need to rewatch Divergent again. I'm gonna do that. But I loved him. As a child, he was one of my biggest crushes, and I was like, I know that's an adult man, but low-key, I love him. And what else can I use to explain that? So yeah. Maddie! I'm live! And they can hear you! Sorry. I have a connecting bathroom to my room and then the rest of the house. And I don't want anybody having to listen to my sister pee. But Theo James played in Divergent. Loved Divergent with all my heart. Still do. Actually, I don't know about that, but I remember as a child being super obsessed with it. Dystopian world. Loved it. Craved it. And Mr. Theo James just happens to be the voice actor of that guy. Dude, so, like, people won't get that, right? People aren't going to get that. People go to a con to meet the Hector's VA, not knowing that it's Theo James. Theo James. I'm going to be like, dude, sir, one, I loved you when I was 11 in the Divergent movies. You were stunning. Literally one of my biggest crushes of all time. And now you continue process of being Hector, my main mans. Dude, also, because I don't know what her name is. I'm going to call her Alex for short, even though that is very informal. But the kind, beautiful soul that voices Saifa Balnades. she does a lot of like work where you give her like a certain amount of money and she'll do a voice for you or this and that. And I'm like, if Mr. Theo James were to ever do that, you best believe I will hand him $50 in cash and be like, sir, this is cringe. Cringe for you and cringe for me. So don't worry about it. It's cringy for everybody. But please, can you say a line as Hector talking to has fallen in love with the character you voice, and then they get married, and they become happy because the world sucks, but not if they have each other, and then they have like four to five beautiful children, and they're all super funny, and I love them, and they're dorky, and they're all literate, all of them, because their mother loves books, and I love it. Please. I won't tell him that to his face. I'm not gonna say the whole spiel, even though if God were to allow it, I sure would. How would I, if I were to explain that, I'd be like, hi, I'm a really huge fan. Hector is my favorite character. Oh my god, I just made chip art. I made this awesome piece that I'm actually still super proud of Hector and Hera. Cute I've ever made. And I would get him to sign it. I'd get him to sign it. Or if I had any other Hector merch, which I pray to God one day I can get Hector merch, I'd have him sign it. But so far, that picture in particular, I'd have him sign it. And then if I could pay him to say something to me, well, say something in general in Hector's voice, I would totally be like, hey, I made a character. She's one of the things that keeps me going in life, and I have her paired with Hector, since his ass is now single, and you know he needs to mingle. I think his ass has been single the entire time, but we won't talk about it. And my character loves him so much, more than you will ever know, and it is not only just my love for him, but she is her own person who just lives in my mind rent-free every single day. And every single day she tells me how much she loves Hector. And I want you to say in your microphone, with your iPhone camera, sir, if you will, with your MP3 player from 2005, can you please record yourself saying, Hera, I love you, and I always will. Thank you. I will pay you. You guys don't know how much money I would pay for that. Like, genuinely? A single sentence, maybe a comma in there. But literally, I would give him so much money. Somebody at Theo James, someone post this on Twitter. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. Someone please tell him that I will pay him so much money. So much money. I am broke, and I'm a college student with no job. I will give him so much money. If he in his glorious voice of Hector, who I don't even know if we gave him a last name, Hector, telling my OC Hera, who loves him very much, saying, Hera, I love you, and I always will. That's the line. That's the line. It'd either be like that, or genuinely, I would pull a line out of She-Ra, Princess of Power. They have... I need to rewatch She-Ra again. By the way, happy 1 year to Kadora. I think that's the proper term for it. The way you just said that, I was like, yeah, bean. That's exactly what that sounded like. Also, I'm totally gonna clip this and maybe doodle over it. I don't know. I want to do a stream highlights thing and just cut it myself. Because it's fun! Here, have a good look at the earrings. I was supposed to be making more earrings, but I don't know what the fuck to do with these. So that's what I would do. And She-Ra has genuinely such good voice acting. Genuinely. Like, don't get me wrong, what I said about She-Ra earlier was genuinely how I feel, but also I genuinely feel that it's an incredible show, and the team behind it has to have superpowers because they did a fantastic job on it. For it being on Netflix Kids, genuinely, I sobbed. I sobbed at the end of She-Ra. You can say what you want, but I did. Very good show. Jolly good show. Sorry, I got regular show brain rot. I also really want to make an animatic to where it's me and my best friend is Mordecai and Rigby, because I'm a Rigby Kinney. Shut up. No one asked. No one asked, but I told them anyway. I'm a Rigby Kinney. You can make fun of me all you want. That's my whole existence as a Rigby Kinney. That's all I'm here for. And okay, well, apparently a video from my edit account, which I haven't touched in 2 years, a video has been taken down due to copyright. The fuck? Okay. That's fine. Dude, if it's gonna be like one of my older ones that I hold like really close to my heart, I'm gonna be pressed. Dude, if it's my ♂♂♂ one, I will punch Instagram CEO, insert here, right in the face. That's not a genuine threat, by the way. Like, all intents and purposes, this is fake. Don't come after me, please. Don't sue me. I don't have the fighting skills, so don't worry about it. This box because it has glitter on it from a present I received 3 years ago. That's what you can learn from me. I'm not violent. I'm violent in my heart. In my kokoro. Don't worry about it. I need to make an compilation. I need to make an compilation. Because I'm just so stupid I can't speak. See, like, these colors are really... Bitch. These colors are really pretty. I've ever done a good job on. And it's still terrible. If it's gone, I will... I say this all the time, but it doesn't fit in every situation. Every time I'm, like, upset or something is happening, if I'm having a moment, I go, I'm gonna pee. Like, if I'm angry, I said today to myself, like, ooh, if Dracula doesn't win Best Dad on Netflix's top 5 dads, then I will pee myself. What does that mean? I had to sit there and tell myself, this is why you're single. This is why things aren't working out. This is the side of me I don't want anybody to see. Actually, we're gonna check that in the box. Also, I will be doing ASMR, by the way. I will be doing ASMR. Y'all can say what you want. You can say if it's cringy, if it's weird. As somebody with ASD, I don't know if it's a bunch of other people with ASD, but me in particular, I love ASMR. Food, occasionally. I usually watch that when I'm hungry. It just makes me even more hungry. I don't know why I do that to myself, but I do. And with that, I want to make ASMR though, like genuine, like, I don't know. It makes me feel good inside. I love it. I get the tingles. Feels good, boys. That's all it is. Feels good, boys. And I got a sweet ass mic from Amazon. It was $40. I can't be trusted to have my own space on the internet because then I fuck it up. But yeah. Yo, honestly, wait, is that a good combo? Can y'all tell me if that's a good combo here? I'm using... No, I have like 9 other fingers that I could be... Let's navigate this. How do we feel? That's actually really fucking ugly. We're not doing anything with that. We're not gonna do anything with that. Oh, good. I thought I almost lost that. But, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? I was gonna punch the CEO of Instagram in the face, which I'm not going to. That's for laughter and all intents and purposes. Please don't sue me. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Theo James. Hi. Samuel Dietz, please respond to my tweets. Please. I retweet so much of your content. The least you could do is respond to my decently made artwork of Hera and Hector. And hopefully you love Hera enough to add her as a background character in the show. Or maybe even, you love her so much that she becomes his wife. And we see her later down the line in the show. I don't know, but that would be so nice. Right? That'd be super... This ring is meant for nobody. What is this? Can y'all tell me what this is? In this Jordan kit, what is this? What the heck? Okay, loose leaf, it's that. That's tight. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with that. We don't want that fucker on our team. I'm never gonna get sponsored. I'm never gonna get sponsored with my sailor mouth. I blame my parents for that. They can say what they want. Well, my mom can say what she wants, but I got it from her and my father. From my dad. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what else to freaking say. Yeah, Charlie, that's my boy. Every time I look at him, I think of Charlie Slimesicle, and I want to post my boy on Twitter and be like, hey, Charlie, low-key made my mom name our dog after you. Don't want him to be freaked out, though, because if I'm a gamer in the future, if I'm a streamer in the future, I don't want him seeing that. And then if I somehow become friends with him in the Chuckle Sammy podcast boys, I don't want them to see that and then make fun of me and then also think that I'm weird. I'm weird, but I don't want them to know. Okay, also we have keychains. Might be making. I'm also thinking for sure in the shop, by the way, I'll be making sticker sheet commissions. Yeah. I'm never speaking ever again. I'm never speaking ever again. I told it to myself, but also I tell myself embarrassment is a social construct. But also that means I'm an embarrassment to other people if I don't embarrass myself. So, I don't know what I was talking about, but yeah, cute earrings. Probably gonna be around possibly $10 to $15. I don't see these going up to $20. But yeah, I'll probably keep these around $15 just to make sure I cover all the costs that are associated with making them, having to buy new supplies, and then also shipping them out and paying for the website that I sell them on. Yeah. Yeah. I really like these though. Like they're all really cute, but I think these are my favorite pairs because they're two of my favorite colors. And then this one really speaks to me because iridescent purple. Let's go. Baby blue and baby pink. Literally my favorite colors in a trio. That's literally it. It has crystals, but this one's also iridescent. It has baby pink, and this one has like teal blue. And then this is also like really metallic and foily, and I think they're cool. I like them a lot. Maybe we can hang out or something. I need to get off the internet. But not right now because I'm enjoying my me time. Also, actually here, I'm gonna move these over. Wait, I can just put one earring. Oh, I'm so freaking smart. I'm getting my bachelor's degree. This is how I'm doing it. I hope none of my professors ever see any of my stuff. Like, especially the ones I have now, because I actually have class this year. I really hope none of my professors find my content. Especially my English teacher, non-teacher professor. He got that degree. I'd be so embarrassed because he would message me and be like, hey, it's your English professor, kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie, wish I didn't have you as my student. And I would tell him, Professor, those thoughts are absolutely valid, and I don't blame you. So, ooh, enjoy the ASMR, why don't you? Ooh, come on. They put a stick! There's a stick in here! They put it... Y'all seen that, right? Get the hell out of here. Get the fuck up. See, this is why they give me these long tweezers. By the way, listen. Hot. You're not supposed to be in here. Is that the... Yep, that's the white soap. Don't worry about it. I got it. That. Bitch. Yeah, the pockets aren't that big, but, you know, it came with this, so... You can still see how new this is, by the way. I haven't... Oh, I need to add backings! You can't see what I was doing, but I was going like this. We can actually open those right now! Also, a lot of my content's literally just gonna be me fucking around on camera. Because I enjoy doing that. And I want people to enjoy what I enjoy. Because if I stop finding joy in what I make, and people only like one thing that I do, what's the point? I kind of... Shit. Y'all saw all those go into the dark silver, didn't you? Y'all saw... I know you did. No need to tell me once. There we go. Is it the only one? We only dropped one? Oh, wait. They're still in the bag! They're so... This is... I'm not gonna say this is why I go to community college, because literally community college is the exact same as a university. You just pay less money. But, yeah, I was gonna say, this is just why I'm dumb. Because that is the truth. But there's a lot of smart people that go to community college. I'm just not one of them. Shout out to everybody who's going to a big college, but also, like, sucks to be you that you're paying so much money for a degree you could get somewhere else. And by the way, that's not me just trying to be mean. I would say that to my sister, because my sister is, like, the one that aims big and wants a doctorate, and I'm like, I'm going to community college. Don't even know if I'm going to even finish, but we're not going to tell it to my mom. Moms, I don't pay rent as long as I'm in school. And I don't have a job to pay rent. Not like I'm not in school right now. I have homework due tonight, actually. But, you know. Also, I will be making a giant meme compilation that no one's gonna understand because it's full of inside jokes from me and my best friend. But I want it because I also have a really big fear for some reason of forgetting everything that I know. And, I wanted to make that so that if I ever forget, or just for nostalgia's sake, even when I'm older, just to look back and be like, oh my god, we used to say that every day for like 2 months and then randomly stopped. So here's the backings for the silver. Why are these... I hate that they put the silver backings in here. Are these also backings? Okay, so... I kind of hate how they organize that. I don't fuck with that. Can I take... Okay, so we have silver backings, like butterfly backings. We have gold backings. I don't know how I'm going to use these, but... And then we have... Oh, these are like studs that I can glue stuff to. Which I'm probably going to use resin on. So... But that's going to be in the future because I can't afford resin because it's like $24. And also I'm afraid of working with it. Okay. Yeah, because I really don't want the backings here. So we're just going to... Wait. Oh. How did you escape from your bag? We're going to... Hot girl, let's go. And I was gonna keep all the hoops together, but they're gonna keep falling into each other. And it's easier for me to grab poles out of hoops. Y'all saw that, right? When I caught like 3 rings. Hot girl shit. See, this is actually really relaxing. I love organizing stuff. Cleaning, not so much. Organizing, though, like, I call it cleaning my room every week, but it's just putting everything where it belongs. I guess that's also cleaning, I guess. But not, like, dusting or whatever. But organizing things where they belong. Or, like, ooh, color-coded order. I'm a sucker for that. I do that with literally everything. Once I show my setup in the future, like, my room, basically, calling it my setup, but it's just my bedroom. You will see that nearly everything is in color-coded order. I have my stack full of colored pencils, pens, and markers, all in rainbow order, which took me a very, very long time, but I did it regardless. But those are on color-coded order. This one's bent like the fuck up. We'll leave her here. Defective. But my clothes are all in color-coded order, which I actually keep up with. I used to, back in the day, do that and then, like, not put it back. But it's so easy for some reason. Like, I hate putting laundry away, so that's probably why. But also, when I'm putting it away, if I just do one item at a time, instead of shoving it all in at once, then it's much easier. This is so nice. I'm sorry. I'm enjoying myself. This is like, ugh. It's like those satisfying app games you see. The ones that are like kind of satisfying, but not really. Kind of open, baggy. I don't know how to say gold in Spanish. I can finger spell it. Cool. Oh, we got a hole. Oh, that's what was happening. There's a hole in the package, and that's how Miss Green, escaped. Also, because I say a lot of inside jokes that nobody but my best friend will understand. And so, me making that meme video that I was talking about earlier will help a lot to show where I get my memes from that have been living in my head. And most of the time, they are very old. Like, we've had these inside jokes since we were, like, 14. So, like, one I can think of in particular is, like, who's touching the child? And that's, like, a Undertale meme video reference. It's from the same guy who animated the, like, Buenas noches, something, something. And then the demon goes, like, Buenas noches. And then the guy just screams, Buenas noches. Buenas noches. Like, it's something like that. I'll figure it out. Lie down, please. And thank you. I'm watching a lot of Brittany Broski. And she makes me want to be my real personality, which is just a dumbass. But she makes me want to be free. Was gonna sing that Barbie Princess and the Pauper song because I listened to that recently. But decided against it. Because I don't want to be made fun of. Okay, rose gold time. I can't believe I've been on here for nearly an hour. Holy shit. I've just been fucking around the whole time. But I enjoyed it though. I love fucking around. Not that kind, by the way. Nobody was sneaking that. Someone's gonna put it in the comments. So nobody was sneaking that, by the way. Like, nobody. Except maybe for the guy friend I have who recently asked me to have a sleepover with him. Funny. By the way, if you're a guy, if you're a cis straight guy, I suggest for allowing women to feel safe around you, don't ask them, like, unless you're, like, super, super close with them. Like, if you're not very close with them, don't ask them for a sleepover. Even if you're not gonna try to do anything. But as a woman who doesn't trust men, not all men, I already know that. Stop saying the shit. I hear it every day, I already know. But I'm afraid. I'm afraid when I get invitations like that. What the heck are they screaming about? Rings. If my siblings are screaming at each other, this is going to be very awkward. So let's just make some noise by grabbing rings. This is so satisfying. I love this. I feel like I'm going to get tickets and be able to go turn them in for cheap toys that they could buy off of Amazon. I can't think of what else to talk about. But yeah, guys, don't ask for a sleepover unless y'all are close. Ignore the screaming. We're gonna flip them over like this. Maybe this is working better. Hot. Oh, I'm so hot. I'm so sexy. Holy crap. I can't believe I just did that. Somebody's gonna comment being like, I was gonna ask you to do that this whole time because the way you've been picking them up has been bugging me, but I'm glad that you figured out with your own cognitive dysfunction that you know how to work tweezers. I'm gonna tell them thank you so much. Crying eyeball cutesy ooh emoji. Yeah, so just don't ask ladies to spend the night unless you're, like, super close. Like, I have 2 guy friends who I've known since 7th grade, and we're really close, and so I don't mind having sleepovers with them. Like, it's usually when we do, though, it's like a group sleepover, so it's not like a, hey, you want a one-on-one sleepover? It's more of like a, hey, it's girls' night, it's 2 guys and 3 girls, we're all gonna have a sleepover at friend A's house, and we're gonna eat the good egg rolls from Mumbai's from Aldi. You want to come hang out? I'd say abso-freaking-lutely. A ring fell off. A ring fell off. If you didn't see that, don't worry about it. Just ignore the noise I made. That was my noise apparel, and that's meant to be saved for my flight or flight response. I feel like I just said flight or flight response. My brain meant to say fight or flight response, but my mouth said flight or flight. That's not what I was going for. Ignore my brain. But yeah, it's kind of weird when you do that. So if you want to, my bad. If you want a tip to talk with the lady that you are interested in, like even if you know you're a nice guy, like you know you're not a racist, sexist, homophobic, or transphobic piece of garbage, and you know that you're a good person, just talk to her. But just like don't ask to sleep over because you might freak her out. And then she gets scared, and then she's not interested anymore. I'm just giving y'all the tips, cause I know there's good guys out there, which of none are watching my streams, because they have better things to do. But it freaks, at least for me, it freaks me out. Also, it's kind of like when someone's like, oh, this person seems like they need a ride somewhere. I will ask them if they would like a ride. And it's a woman, and they're like, hey, you want a ride? And they're like, no. Or they're defensive, and they're like, no, get away from me. Like, it's just fear. It's just fear. It's just, we just don't like that. And it really makes us scared, and we'd rather do something else. Like, why don't we just meet up at Sonic, have some slushies, or and some pretzel bites, or some tater tots, and then go watch the Demon Slayer movie. Like that. Am I speaking from experience? Yes. Was it a date? No. It was not a date. Okay, now we gotta do these. Okay. But yeah, tip to get ladies. Don't ask them for a sleepover unless y'all are like good friends. Cause like even if you ask like, hey, are you comfortable with this? I don't know. That's like, it also kind of just freaks out. Or if you just explain yourself like I do, I over explain myself and I'm like, hey, I'd really like to hang out with you. I think that we could have a genuinely fun time together, doing whatever the heck we want to do in a non-sexual manner, and we could just do stupid stuff all night long, and I just want to hang out with you for that period amount of time, but I'm afraid you're going to think that I'm going to try to sleep with you, but that's not what I want. You just seem like a genuinely cool person, and I want to hang out. Smiley face. I would not be a good man. Like, not like I'd be like an F-boy, but genuinely, I'd be so creepy without meaning to be. And that's why I understand. Like, I get it. I don't know. But yeah, so that, why am I airing my business? I don't even know why I aired out my business for that, but yeah. That's fun. Good to know. Good for everybody to know my business. Pray to God he does not watch my videos. Ever, 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 for never, ever. And if he says anything, he's gonna be like, hey, you said about me? I don't think he cares enough to watch my videos all the way through like this. But if in the future he'd be like, hey, was that about me, sad face? I'm gonna be like, yeah, because I'm afraid of men. But it's not your fault. It's just the fear that I was born to have. It's their fault. It is society. Next! Okay, now we don't have to pick up stuff. Now we can open it. Oh, this brings me back to my blind bag opening days! If y'all used to open blind bags, like, on camera, like, you are sexy. Just so you know. If you had an obsession with blind bags as a child, you are now sexy. If you're still a child, you're not sexy yet. When you hit 18, you'll be sexy. But as of right now, you're not sexy. And don't let anybody tell you that as a child. Tips. Life tips with Cusco Junkie. Speaking of that, in the art community, hot take. That's not a hot take, because if you disagree with me, you probably should go to jail. But basically, oh, the light is warm. That's crazy. Basically, there are so many popular artists right now. I'm not gonna call it being outed, but basically, like, just really deciding with their huge amount of following to just announce their sexual and romantic attraction to children. If you, like, support any of that in any way, like pro-shipping or pedophilia, I threw the rings in the wrong bag, don't talk about it. But any of that stuff, like any of it, genuinely, don't follow me, don't try to get in contact with me, because that is disgusting, and I don't like it. Children should be children, and they should stay children. If you're sexualizing children, then that's weird. It's, like, different if it's like, oh my god, Deku and Uraraka, they are so cute together. I think they'd be a cute couple. That is fine. But if you're like, oh my god, this is how they do the adult dirty dance, I will literally be like, yo, that's a minor. Like, that's a child. That's a whole child, even if it's fake. I don't know. I also see kids on my timeline, like younger artists who are younger than me, which I don't usually follow, but I have a few mutuals who are younger than me. We'll make posts, like sexual posts, like, I don't know, basically sexualizing themselves and stuff surrounding that. And I'm like, you're a kid. You don't need to be doing that. Keep yourself safe on the internet if you're a kid, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I understand that you have these feelings, because you're a human being. But also, you gotta know you're a child, and if you're putting yourself out on the internet, I'm not gonna say that's how predators will get you, because that is not your fault, because you are a child, and your brain isn't all the way developed. But I'm just gonna say, it's best to keep yourself safe without making comments like that. Like, any sexual comments, keep that to yourself. Or with your friends, I guess. You're also minor friends. I don't know, I just want people to stay safe. And without being hunted like an animal by a predator. Ooh, I realized I'm probably gonna get demonetized because I'm saying all the bad P words. Sorry, YouTube. I'm trying to keep children safe. Like, hello. Like, there's so many, like, I just saw, like, 2 new people today posting about literally how they want and crave children. I don't get that. Y'all are gross. Genuinely. Hot take! Hot take that's not a hot take, and it's just the law. Don't be messing with children. Genuinely, you disgust me. I would kill you if I had the chance. Not clickbait. Like, I don't know, if you're a child on the internet, stay safe. If you're a young artist on the internet, if you're a little baby artist on the internet, just trying to have a good time, don't sexualize yourself or your art. You can do that when you're an adult and have full attention. But until then, have fun doing stupid fun stuff on the internet, but stay safe while doing it. Am I right, ladies? I don't know why I went on a tangent like that, but yeah, it's just bugging me. I'd make a video about it, but honestly, stuff like negative topics like that pretty much drain me. And so, if I were to put a lot of energy into making a video about that, I probably wouldn't have energy to make another video because it would bring me down so much, the fact that this shit actually happens, that I'd be upset for probably like 2 weeks and just sit in my room in silence while trying to cope with it. Yeah. I'm putting it out there now, like, to anybody, if this, like, comes up later in my feed, because I'm like, I can happily say that I'm not, like, I was gonna do part of, like, my future YouTube intro or outro being like, hey, you guys would like me a lot, because I'm not a racist, sexist, pedophile, homophobe, transphobe, LGBT phobic, or what have you, and I'm not attracted to children. Let's go. But that's also the bare minimum. And if I'm proving, like, oh my god, I'm so good because I'm doing the bare minimum, then that just kind of lowers the bar to accept the bare minimum, which is what we shouldn't be doing. We should keep our standards up. So, like, yeah, if you like children, fuck you. Like, not if you have kids and you're like, oh my god, I'm a parent, or I really want children in the future and I love working with them because I genuinely have a parental love for them. That is different. That is different. What?
Can you sign into Disney Plus on my phone?
I'll do it in a bit. Yeah, also I bought Disney Plus recently. And I love it. I probably won't get much out of it, but hey, I can watch The Lady and the Tramp whenever I feel like. So, yeah. Basically, I'm not attracted to children. Never have been. Yeah. I meet the bare minimum, if anybody was wondering. Like, I know I'm not gonna be that YouTuber that says stuff like that, or like advocates for keeping kids safe and then being like, oh my god, Cusco junkie, parent pedophile. Like, that will never be me. Like, I promise you. Like, there is nothing in a child that I find attractive or that I would like in a relationship. I would like an adult who can consent and make their own choices. And also, children aren't sexy. So whoever you go, that's what I don't get. What do you like in a child that an adult your age, or even the bare minimum of age 18 can't do for you? Makes no sense. Makes no sense! Like, even if it's like, I don't know. Like little kids, like, I don't get it. Makes no sense. Stop liking kids in an uncomfortable way. I just made myself laugh. Okay. Sorry. It's true though. I know that's one thing I wanted to like poke fun at, but also like meeting bare minimum. They're flowers. Oh my god. They're flowers. Oh my god. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for these. But yeah, I'm like, I was gonna make a funny joke in my videos about that, but also like, I'm eating the bare minimum and I want other people to do that as well. But also I want us to keep our standards high because that's what we as people should do. But yeah, so like, hi, if you're looking for a new YouTuber to watch, I promise you that I have never been a racist. Never said the N-word. I'm not, oh, that's another thing. I'm not ableist either. I don't discriminate against those with disabilities. And I don't intend to do so. Not a racist, not homophobic. Because I am indeed gay. Not transphobic. Because I'm not gonna pull, I was about to say, because I have a lot of trans friends. That's not what I was going for. I have a lot of trans and non-binary friends and mutuals, and genuinely, I love them all. And I genuinely don't care who you like, unless, like, as long as they're an adult. As long as they're an adult, then I don't care. But, like, I don't care what you identify as, because it does not concern me. That's why I don't understand when people are like, oh my god, this and that. I'm like, I'm not trying to do, like, a whole liberal peace spiel, but legit, like, oh my god, people are dressing like that. People are identifying as that. I'm like, it's not hurting you. If it's, like, actually hurtful, then then we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll make sure that that situation gets fixed. But most of the time it's like, oh my god, this person uses they, them pronouns. I'm like, yeah. It's a pronoun. That's something that they could do. That's something that they're allowed to do, because it's their identity and not yours. Makes no sense. I don't get it. Or the people that's like, I refuse to call them they, them. Makes no sense to me, because, I don't know. It doesn't concern you. It's not, in the wise words of people back in the day, it's like, oh, it's not hurting you, is it? Exactly. Is someone with they, them pronouns wearing a dress who you find doesn't fit their pronoun for, I guess, even though clothing doesn't really matter? Like, if you're full, like, unless you're, like, not fully dressed in front of children, then there's an issue. But legit, wear whatever you want. We are on a space rock. A space rock. Do whatever you want. Like, you are literally floating in the middle of outer space. With a billion different timelines. 100 different other planets. Like, there's infinite realities. Do whatever the heck you want to do, as long as it's not hurting anybody else. Like, morally wrong. And then my hot takes for the day. And I've been on here for like over an hour, and my sister really wants me to put Disney Plus on her phone. So, thank you to whoever decided to watch this. And at Samuel Dietz on my Twitter. I'm kidding, don't bug him. He's busy. He's a busy man making my favorite show of all time. Yeah, so basically wrapping up this live new store coming in the future, not soon, but sometime, hopefully by the end of summer, I can get a store up and running, which is what I'm going to aim for. Jewelry will be in the works, prints and stickers will be in the works. Commissions, by the way, are always open. Check out my Instagram, always open. Have pretty good prices, I must say. Anywhere between $3 and like $30. What? Everybody can afford these prices. I wanted to make them accessible because I'm like, I don't have a lot of money and I want to commission people. So it just, yeah. So yeah, commission me if you want and if you have the money, and I will get back to you. And okay, yeah, wrapping it up, final notes for the end of this. Please watch Castlevania. Netflix, incredibly good. If you have a Castlevania OC, tag me. I don't care if you think they're cringy. I don't care if you think they're a Mary Sue. DM me. Be like, hey, I saw your obscure, very weird YouTube live, and I saw you have a Castlevania OC. I made one because you said I should watch it. I liked the show. Here's my character named Mary Ann Lewis from England. Like that. Like, DM me. By the way, my DMs are always open. If y'all want to talk, like, don't just say like, hey, but like, give me a conversation starter, and I'll be willing to talk with you, whether it's info dumping each other about OCs or what have you. But literally, like, talk to me. What did I just do? Okay, anyway, 3, store coming up. Store is coming. I'll be making posts and updates about that so that I can get people hyped and stuff. 4, don't be a nonce. Don't be a nonce or a horrible human being. Treat people with kindness and respect. Even if you disagree with their views and values, treat them with respect. Unless they're disrespecting you, then fuck them up, Riley. Fuck them up. If you know where that's from, I will give you a kiss on your forehead. I don't know what 5 should be. 5 should be, if you watch this live, I hope you know that you are loved and appreciated and that you are an incredible person. Even if you don't watch this live, I wish you all the good things in life, and I hope you have an amazing forever. Because if you're like, oh, have an amazing day, no, have a great forever. Like, live it up, have an amazing time, boogie, do whatever you want to do. Yeah, and that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching and listening to me rant. And I will probably make this into a stream highlights video because honestly, the stream was, I thought I was like on my funny game. I was on my funny game this time around. And I think it'd be really funny to make it into like a quick little video. I think it's funny. Anyways, yeah, guys, you are loved and appreciated. And don't forget that. And also have your water, take your meds, eat a meal today. And yeah, oh, by the way, once I get a job and stuff, by the way, once I start making YouTube videos, and if I start getting YouTube income, like no matter what, when income to me is coming at a normal rate, I will be doing like for every video or like monthly, I'll be making donations to whatever service you guys would like. I've been meaning to talk about that for a while, but I've been wanting to do that for a very long time. And if I have a platform, I'm gonna do it. So whether it be like a popular organization or what have you, or like popular charities, what I would really like to do is do like Cash App or PayPal giveaways or whatever to people who need just a little bit more money this week. It'll probably, starting out, won't be much. It'll probably be like $10, $5. If anything, I could do like, I don't know. For the giveaways, once I start doing like if I have enough like $30 giveaways that I could do, like whatever video or what have you. I'd really like to start, once I start getting bigger amounts like that of disposable income, giving it to people who like really need it, like for bills and stuff, or people who are like, hey, I can't eat this week because I have paid all my bills, like a good human being. And I would really like to eat this week. So I want to start doing that, or people who just need a little bit extra money for rent or what have you, or people who need to feed their kids. I don't know. Give people milk money. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, the milk money charity, because it won't be a lot, but it's enough to get some stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really want to do. And then also, yeah, because that's what I really want to focus on. Because I can get to bigger charities, but also there's people, like real people out there who like watch videos and stuff who genuinely need some assistance that they're not getting. I don't know how I'd probably be able to do it like one person once. I don't know how I'd be able to do it without people getting like just scamming me into giving them it. Like if I'm not helping them out and they just want to be greedy with money that I'm giving out. I'd probably do like random polls and stories with stuff. And then maybe some pictures to include at the end of the video being like, oh, well, here's this winner, here's their story, and here's the money that they'll be receiving to help them out with whatever they need this week. That's what I would really, really, really like to do. I've wanted to do that for years, and I think that'd be super cool. Also, there's a lot of businesses that I want to support, well, businesses and charities that I'd really, really, really like to support, so I'd probably be doing like a monthly donation to per month, give away like a certain amount of money to a different charity, and then per video do a different subscriber who or follower who just needs a little bit of help this week. That's what I would really like to start doing. But yeah, and also another thing that I really want to do is include song recommendations at the end of videos. That's just whatever. But I also really want to do like shouting out other artists in my at the end of my videos, like shouting out like my mutuals and stuff, to be like, hey, go buy a commission from them, because I truly do love all my mutuals. They're the nicest people I've ever met, and honestly, if I can give them all a kiss on their forehead, I surely would, and I will do that once I am vaccinated. By the way, I will be getting my vaccination after my college is done, because if I get sick, I don't want to get sick while I'm having to write 2 term papers. So yeah, I will be getting vaccinated for sure, and I'll make a video about that, because who gets to say that they have been vaccinated for a global pandemic? Only us, right? Okay, enough of my 5-minute tangent. I'll see y'all next time.